Hello everyone, it is Technical Sketchy Suva here, back with Trinity Universe. And everything's going good. For the past few hours, I've been mining, and I've been doing a few small things, but of course I want to leave bigger things to be, live streamed, to be seen, to be shown. So yeah. So we did some mining, as you can see here. I did some organizing as well. But I also made these medium storage crates, which weren't too hard to make. They needed void crystals, which we already had some of those. And I went ahead and made the atomic reconstructor, which isn't too big. It is the first step into getting into actually additions, which we have right here. As you can see, it already has some power with crystal flux. But the thing is, we didn't have to make any crystal flux because we could. Most of the power mods in here, the powers can turn into other powers, if that makes sense. So we can transfer other powers like FE or KT or UT, which are different powers from different mods, into crystal flux, which we use a simple culinary generator, which I don't believe I made on episode 1, but it's pretty simple to make, and it just takes simply what was it? It took a fishing rod, flint and steel, just different culinary type things, and you get energy from foods. That is how you do it. As you can see here, from different various foods, you get different things. Large amounts of different things. So yeah, that's what I've been using. Simply put, it's not our. We're gonna have reactors and stuff in the future. This is not the best way to make power at all, but it's good for simple things, and we use that to power it. As simple as this: you put a block, like obsidian or something else hard, like stone or something, in front of it. And then you put the block you want. In front of it. I guess we can do a small demonstration here. What's something we can do? I guess we can take some iron. Yeah, we can take some iron. And I'll just show you a quick demonstration of how it works. So, for instance, there's a lot of recipes to this, but you just take a block of iron, we turn the switch, and give it a few seconds, and it will fire a beam. As simple as that. Now it's turned into a Nori crystal block, which can be mined, and then that can be dumbed down into crystals or turned into other things. So that's pretty much how it works. And these medium storage crates have 2 pages, as you can see. So lots of storage. We have a lot of good stuff. And then here, we put a bunch of those hearts, because the way we've been fueling it has been by using the hearts that have a lot of EMC and emerald chest plates, as you can, and the Evilcraft temples. You saw me getting those. So we put actually a lot of those in here. So this thing is ready just to make stuff. You can't see it, but it's in there. So that's fueled for a while for all of our various things. I also created 2 things from alchemistry, which is it's a really cool mod. It's a chemistry mod. You can break down different various things, and then you could actually take those things, take those compounds, take those chemicals, and reconstruct it in the combiner, as you can see here, which we powered. I just simply mined this. I brought it over here. I had to create some basic piping, which we just used the leadstone flux ducts from Thermal Foundation, which is a pretty nice mod to get into, which we'll get into later, but simply to make these pipes. There's tons of different ones. There's a lot of advancements, a lot of upgrades, just a lot of stuff. But we got into it just to make the flux ducts, just to transfer energy. By going up in different pipings in the mod, it can transfer more. It can transfer more and more energy, which the leadstone ones can transfer, as you can see, by shift clicking. You can see the transfer rate is 1,000 RF per tick. So we can transfer 1,000 for every tick, which is on pretty much every second. And just for example, different machines output various amounts of it. And we can see the FE here, the different powers. But as I said, this isn't the only power, but you know, black concrete powder. This is an upgrade to this simple, and this is of course from simple generators. And in that little sense, it is very simple. They're just simple generators. Not the best, but they're a good way to get started. And there's different ones. There's combustion. There's combustion, culinary, ender, nether, soul, geothermal, fluid combustion, and then turbine. Turbine generator. That's cool. So there's steam. They're different. I know it's only steam, which this doesn't really. It's 2 FE for every millibucket. So this would be for things that produce a lot of steam, like nuclear reactors or things like of that matter. But we're far from that. But yeah, so I did a lot of mining. We have a lot of ores saved up. A lot of ingots. I did a little bit of EMC to EMC, so we have some kind of ingots saved up. I also mine various other things like fossils for when we get into that. Of course, we're still on the tech line. We're still on the future pack. We're still going through that. I did a few researchings from future pack. I can kind of show off here. Not anything really too serious. I finished like getting the tools, just the various tools here. The pickaxe, the spade, the fishing rod, composite hoe, and the axe. Which the fishing rod is actually pretty cool. I don't see us doing much fishing unless there's something that we can only get specifically from it. But the thing about it is it's cool because it says I built a spring mechanism to catch the fish automatically before the fish breaks loose again. So in that sense, we don't have to reel it in when the little what is it called? When the little orb, the thing that stays on top of the water, where you can see where it is, goes down, it'll automatically catch the fish, which is really nice. We haven't made the normal pipe yet to get into logistics, which is something that a lot of these other things need. Of course, as you can see in production, we haven't even made the generator yet. I wanted to save that for the live stream. We found alutine crystal. I was just mining. While I was mining, we found it, and simply that. Where is it? Yeah, right here, alutine crystal. So now we have alutane and then the neon crystals. Yeah, right here, neon crystals, which it seems to be that there's going to be a good bit more. Glowatite, rhodium, and then two that we don't even know. This needs electricity, I don't know. And the basics, of course, energy generation, that got the generator. Well, we haven't made the generator yet. But yeah, you know, a lot of good things. I also researched the grid block, which is something very simple. And I also researched this two little basic things, the fin and the iron ladder, which I'm guessing is going to be used in the spaceship, whatever, you know, I don't know. Also did some exploring just to kind of find ravines and spelunking in big caves. But, you know, while I did that, of course, I got various different items. And I got some dark steel boots right there that are really nice. Dark boots, which had apparatus, shoes, and empowered. Empowered just means you can power it up. Which everything actually has empowered, as you can see. Pretty much, yeah, everything has empowered for it to be powered up. But the apparatus shoes, protection against bees. That's not much of a use right now because we're not getting into forestry or the bees type mods, which I don't know if you saw, or even if I talked about in EP1, episode 1. But as you can see, forestry and a lot of add-ons I have in it, like magic bees. It adds in magic bees, as you can obviously see, pretty self-explanatory. You can cullinate bees, and you can get various things. You can cullinate trees, different kinds of trees and whatnot. and there's tons of bees, tons, hundreds of different ones, and through mixing and crossbreeding bees, you get them. It's a lot of fun, but of course that's later. And also we did a little bit of dungeoning. We just got some enchantment books, efficiency, light pierce, different things. I'm gonna love to get on some of these. We got a diamond sword, but there's not really a point when this does more damage. This doing only 7, while this does 7 plus 1. So, you get it there. Of course, here's our various compounds, but I just broke down a few simple little things. And there's just a few little things, of course. I made an empowerer, which, without knowing that we actually need more to get that up and running in actually editions, which is a very big thing in it. As you can see, it's used for various different kind of in-mod creations. But of course, we're kind of we're not too far from that. But I don't want that to be the main. I don't want that to be the main goal right now. I wanted it to be future craft. And of course, here's just our random items that I haven't really organized, which is fine. And of course, things like this, as I said, that have a high amount of EMC, and it's an item that we don't really need. We just plop in here, and it just builds up that EMC. And there is ways of getting EMC without having to break down items. Something like this, the energy collector, which harnesses energy from the sun, and that gets energy. It's very small. And it's not terribly hard to create. Not terribly hard. And of course, there's different upgrades. We have the MK1, MK2, and the MK3, and most other things have that variation as well. The MK1, MK2, MK3. We have the collectors, and then we have the relays, which relays EMC. Of course, with the MK1, as you can see, it's only 4 EMC per second, which isn't terribly bad, but it's very low. This brings it up to 12, so it's just 3 times, and then this brings it up to 40, which is so many other times. But having a lot of those can be pretty good. This is going to be a good mod to get into for sure. What was that? Also, another thing, we've been having so many ender swords, or ways of traveling around the world, which is really helpful. I haven't found a way yet to recharge these, but I did find a way to recharge the ender. It was actually, I was trying to figure out what it's actually charged with. It's just charged with power, just like Fe and all the different kinds. It actually uses UT, but there's various blocks from many mods that allows you to charge up items. And the Energizer from Actual Editions wasn't too hard to make. Let me just kind of show that off here. It wasn't too hard to make. Where is it at? Okay. I tried to type it in like a mod. Yeah, if you ever see me do like at something like this, it means I'm trying to look up a mod, which will show off all the different items from the mod, as you can see here. So yeah, that's simply that. What is that block called? The Empowerer, maybe? No, what is it? Energizer. I keep on forgetting. Enter. And there it is. It wasn't too hard to create. We needed some iron casing, which is just made from iron, black quartz, and 6, which you've already seen. And then we needed redstonia crystals, which was actually used in the recipe of the or used in the process of the atomic reconstructor, as you can see here. We could have either thrown redstone in front of it, which would have turned it into this, or we could have taken a redstone block and turned it in, just how we did the iron block just a minute ago. That got us that white block crystal. And then it took 2 gold. What are they? 2 gold. What are they? Advanced coils. They're advanced coils right here. Yeah, advanced coil, which was 9 golden nuggets or 8, surrounding a basic coil, which the basic coil is just made from redstone crystal and black quartz, things we just found around the world and that we mined, because you can mine this too. We found it mainly but you can also it can be mined, as you can see here, black quartz ore that's refined into the dust or the black quartz. It's very simple, and that's how we that's how I finally found out that we could recharge our enders with travel, simply like this. We put it in there. Once it gets finished and fully charged, it'll go on the top. And since our only generator right now is since our only generator is a culinary one, just for simple things right now. We haven't really needed anything. We haven't really needed a lot of power yet. We can simply put the steak in there. This won't fill up because it fills this up. And as you can see, this is finished. And this will just fill up with crystal flux. Some mods don't really have that beautifully of a conversion, you know, because this produces, as you can see, it produces Fe, but it can turn into crystal flux, which the mod clearly states that crystal flux can freely be given from other generators that produce other various types of energies. So that's really nice. As you can see, this is completely full. We can just recharge this, and as you can see, we can put that back on us, fully charged. And we have possible upgrades, which is pretty nice. Which I'm thinking in the future to have a full set of the dark, which I was actually wanting to do right when this started back, because there's a lot of different upgrades, a lot of cool upgrades that we can have on there. So let's go ahead and look that up. Dark steel. Dark steel. Yeah, there it is. So dark steel ingot. There's a lot of machines, as you know. There's mods, so there's various different ways of creating dark steel. But I personally wanted to get into the mod that is used for the majority of getting various different types of things. Of course, for each individual mod, okay, they need their own specific machines to create various different kinds of things specific to the mod. But the thing about mods is that when you combine them together and have tons of mods in a mod pack, recipes can switch over into various machines from different mods. So, for instance, we have thermal expansion right here, but it can easily create a recipe from Ender.io. Simple as that. From 1 steel ingot and 4 pulverized obsidian. Pulverized obsidian can be gotten from various different, even though that pulverized obsidian is from thermal foundation, it can be achieved from Applied Engineering 2, Actual Editions, Future Pack, even the Super Crusher, and Industrial Craft, Immersive Engineering. As you can see, there's a lot of different ways. But I personally want to kind of get into Thermal Foundation. The Thermal Foundation, the Thermal Expansion, they're all the same mod. Because it can pretty much, it can be, most recipes from all mods can be achieved from it. As you see here, here's 551. And that's just one of the machines in it. And I want that to kind of be our second tech mod we get into to get a lot of the various materials we need. So I'm just going to go ahead and do @thermal to just get that kind of pulled up. So now we can freely look, and there's a lot of machines. The gray is kind of the basic, as you can see in parentheses there. And then you can see in the blue right under that, that is not really advanced, but it's just more, it's just blue. It's a different line. And this also has its own way of power, which is shown right here, simply. So we have the steam dynamo, which if we hold shift, it generates energy, or redstone flux. That's what RF stands for if you didn't know. It requires water and a solid fuel. And so we can see how to craft it by pressing U. We can also press U again, and we can see the various ways that it uses. As you can see right here, we can put 3,465 various things in here just to give it power. Which solid fuel is like wood, coal, different fuels of that matter. And there's a lot of stuff in here. A lot of matter, if you get the joke there. The pun. And then we have the magnetic dynamo, which generates, this all generates redstone flux. This mod is specific in redstone flux. This mod actually is where redstone flux comes from, but a lot of other various mods use it. So some mods actually require mods to have in here. But anyway, so the magnetic dynamo requires hot fluids. Or so I've been saying it wrong. It's the magmatic, not magnetic. It's the magmatic, which makes sense. Magmatic. So there you go. We can see how to craft it, and we can see over here. There's only 4 fuels that it accepts, but man, does it give a lot of RF. So we may make this. We may. This produces 120 RF per tick. Just for just 1 millibucket, and 1,000 is only 1 bucket, so that's a lot. Or we can use blazing pyrotherium, which is from thermal foundation, or hot coolant from industrial craft too. So a lot of these fluids, you'll see in a lot of these machinery, they take fluids, they take gases. But the cool thing about it, as I said, is that having a lot of mods in here, they can cross-use other various items, coolants, fluids, gases, and other various machines that can interact with each other. It's really cool. Really cool. But a lot of these other liquids are probably made from other various things. Like, for instance, so let's look here. It takes pytharium dust. How do you make that? 2 blaze powder, 1 redstone, 1 sulfur. You get 2. So you see, there's a lot of stuff. And we're probably going to be making another building to house all these technical blocks, just to make it more organized. And we're probably going to use stone brick for that one, which we can just take 4, and we can put that like that, and we can just simply, since this is already jam-packed with energy, as I already said, we just put hearts, the emerald chest plates, because they all have a lot of EMC in it, and we just plop it in there. And until it runs out, until, it's fine. And we're just going to get about 4 stacks. That'll be good. I just want everything to be kind of organized. I don't want it all crammed up in here. This is good. That's good. That's good for now. Also, another thing to add. So as I was telling you, a lot of these mods in the beginning of episode 1, which if you haven't watched, if you're still watching this, I highly recommend. It's a must. You must watch episode 1 to see where all of this stuff we've gotten came from, except the mining. I mean, that's the simple stuff that I know y'all wouldn't want to see me constantly be doing. If y'all do want to see that, post it in the comments. Maybe you enjoy mining. Maybe you enjoy hearing it about the dynamic sound. But anyways, so all these mods have their own books. It can get clogged up. There's a specific mod that there's one item in the whole mod, and it's called the Akashic Tome, or Tome, whichever you like to pronounce. You can simply put the book of the mod pack. Let's just say I had a book on the Astral Sorcery Tome. You remember that book, which we still have. You'll see in a sec. We can put this in here, put the book in here, and output this again. But why does it only give us this? Okay, well, if we click shift, it kind of goes off the screen, but pretty much we can combine it with any book, and if we right click, we can see that I've personally crafted this book. It doesn't take any cost. It's just putting the book in here with the tomb. I had to make it, which wasn't hard. It was just a bookshelf and a book. And as you can see, we're able to store all of the mods that actually have a book. This is not all the mods in this mod pack. Trust me. There's over 100. There's over 200. It's around 200. So trust me. Some of them just don't have books. But the ones that do, it's kind of nice having them all here. And all you have to do is right click anywhere in the world. It opens this nice kind of book. It stops the world. Yeah. And we can freely choose the book we want. So let's say we want to open Alchemistry, the guidebook. And I actually made a few of these. As you can see, we didn't start out with most of these. If you remember, we only started out with like Cyclic. We made something from Actual Editions, so we got that book. We started out with the Digital Guide, stuff like that. We started out with Astral Tomb, various things. But I made some of these just to kind of fill it up where we never had to make them again. Let's say we wanted Alchemistry. We click on it. Hey, it changes to Alchemistry. And then we can simply just right click and we can see all the various different things, which we've already made the atomizer and the chemical binder. There's more things to create. And we can just, and then the way to bring it back to the tomb is to just left click in the air, it comes back, and we can freely go into any. But we're steering clear from all the magic theme mods. As I said, that is for the future. But we have gotten a good bit of items to get started in that, like the books, because that is a big step to start in. Another thing to add, but yeah, so we've mined a good bit of crystals and whatnot. But yeah. So what to do? I want to do more research in Futurecraft, and I want to kind of get some dark steel, which will require thermal foundation, as that is our chosen mod. So let's go ahead and pick an area. See, this would be a good area right here. Here, hold on. The world's kind of lagging. Hey, look, it's a zombie stuck in oil. Does a good bit of damage. Let's go ahead and mine this rustic or mystical world roots house just to kind of get some area. I might do a reload of Minecraft in a few minutes, and about like maybe 20, just because I've been playing it for a good bit to do all the mining, and every now and then it just needs a quick reload, so just for lag and things like this, which you don't really see when it lags, but you will see the Minecraft world, just like right now, you'll see it kind of stop, and you'll wonder why, and that's kind of what I'm experiencing. It's kind of annoying, but let's just try to get through this, and yeah. Okay. I think we made the compound axe from Futurecraft. As you can see, I have the spade in here, the composite, that's what they're all called. I didn't make it because we had to research from it, so. Or maybe I didn't. Let's see. We'll just make a diamond one, honestly. Or we won't have to for a while. As I said in episode 1, I do refuse to even make an iron axe, just because. Okay, I really don't know how that caught on fire, but that helped us. I honest to God don't know how this caught on fire. It's getting night soon, the sun's setting. I'll let it burn all the thatch, because that's kind of harder to mine for some odd reason. It doesn't really say recommend. Well, we'll just let this burn. And we're just going to mine the cobblestone. Because we're just going to kind of get this out of the way. We're just going to get the loot in here, the spawner and everything. Yeah. probably gonna head to sleep in the bed. We're just gonna, since we're lazy, we're just gonna TP home and yeah. Well, the zombies aren't annoying us. Hey, it's another zombie. I don't know why that dies. Why they die so quickly. It could be something on the sword. I don't know. As I said, yeah, we're gonna reload after this. I completely forgot that they don't die for some odd reason. Many zombies don't. Hey, okay. They're gonna enchant a diamond sword from this one. Let's look at it. Tombstone Soulbound and Magical Siphon V. I have no clue what Tombstone Soulbound means. Let's see what that means. It was okay. There it is. Preserves the item on death. That's it. And my Magic Siphon. Let's see what that does. Magic Siphon. Yeah, it was one. Chance to absorb beneficial effects from the target. Okay. I don't really have a clue. It's still better, but it was the first thing. Okay, it didn't burn this. Let's go ahead and get this. I don't know how that started burning, to be honest with you. No clue. But when we do reload, which is about to be soon, once we get all this back and into the chests and our inventory organized, we're going to reload where the experience is better. We're going to fill this dang hole. Just with the stone and dirt. Actually, I'm not even going to mind the rest of that. Just because we're going to fill it. Also, oddly enough, when you break monster spawners in normal Minecraft, as you can see, you only get experience, but no. In Ender.io, you can remake monster spawners. You can technically advance them. You can combine it with a powered spawner and an anvil to set spawn type. And of course, this spawn type is zombie, and then you get spawner shards, which are used for various different things. I believe this is from, actually additions. Let's see. The spawner shards are a crafting ingredient found by breaking spawners. Once a spawner in the world is ended, we can continue reading, but we're not. Yeah. And what's in here? Look at that. Dark steel. We're still going to go into thermal foundation, even though technically we could just EMC this and get a lot of it. We're still going to go into thermal foundation. Let's go ahead and take that out. Get the rest of this. Let's go ahead and fill this hole. Where did our cobblestone go? Yeah, but we're just gonna fill the hole. And we're gonna put dirt on top just where it looks good. Kind of getting annoyed getting items. We're just gonna use the spade over here to get some dirt. And I guess while we do this, even though we're getting dirt, we're also clearing land to get more in the area. And of course, as I said, these beehives that spawn randomly, there's over, I think, there's around 100 of different kinds, but, you know, we can simply just, actually, no, there's about, I'd say about 30 or 50. But with there being hundreds of bees, you may think, okay, well, how do we, if, like, for instance, like, we'd get wintry bees from this, but then how would we get other bees? Well, it's through crossbreeding. It's through creating your own hives. We can create various different kinds, and we crossbreed. And that's the same with trees and whatnot. So discovering bees and trees that are not normally in the world makes sense. Yeah. Hopefully it does. It will when we get into it. Okay, let's see. Is this enough to fill the hole? It may be. We're just filling the hole. And we're going to have some good flat land for building onto. Let's get some more. And the grass is already kind of growing over a little, so that's good. We're going to fill this part right here. That's why I got more dirt than expected. This little slip it in the land. Nice. And let's just go ahead and clear out some grass here before we do that reload. We're getting some mystical flowers from Botania. That's just going to go in storage. A lot of these mods that we're not starting, specifically the magic and other tech mods, we're just going to kind of put in storage until, you know, we get to that part in time. But we're just clearing out the grass right now. And I believe that's oil over there. Yeah, that is oil. We actually looked that up in a little scanner back when we had one before we turned it into the block. We're probably going to get another one of those where we can still kind of carry it around. Sugar maple leaves. Nice. It's a nice area. Well, let's go ahead and empty out our inventory. organize. That wasn't a good sound. We did really empty this out. This is kind of our empty out chest, where we just empty out everything. There's kind of miscellaneous different things from various mods, all important. You know, they're not miscellaneous as in the sense junk, but they are miscellaneous in the sense we don't have a use for it all yet. Get the rest of that and go ahead and put it in there. Oh, and here's like one of those ender books, as I was telling you about. And we're just gonna kind of plop it in here to keep on filling up that EMC. Oh, this thatch, we don't need that. And why not organize it for just stupid reasons? So we got some area, we kind of cleared our inventory here, except for this. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna put the iron bars in here with all the, because it's not just ores, it's various other, you know, like ores of their own kind of mods in different crafting materials, like iridium shards or stuff like that, fossils. And we're gonna put the rest in here. It's like this heart, you know, when we needed it, I would just saved one just for, you know, just saving it in other, you know, situations. Just kind of put it in there. We're just gonna put this all, not the backpack. So just like that, yeah. So now we cleared out our main inventory. We just finished up here, and we also cleaned out a gold backpack for more adventuring. We also got more automatic torches. Those are really nice. So we ran out of the first one, but now we have one here and a few in other chests. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do a quick reload. The stream's still gonna be up, so just give me about a minute, give me a few minutes, and it'll be back up soon. So we're back. It's reloading, and I gave it a little bit more memory. So in just a few minutes, as you'll see when it loads, once it reaches 707, we'll be back into it. So just a few minute break, but we're still gonna be streaming. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay, we're back. We reloaded, so hopefully it's a little bit better. Yeah, we're about to begin. Okay. Okay. So we're back, and we're going to where'd the stone go? Did we put it up? We gotta put it up. Where'd it go? I have no clue. Is it in the backpack? No. Okay. Officially, I don't know where the stone went. That's really good. There it is. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and build this little platform out here. As you can see, we got all our hearts up. We ate enough foods. We have all those hearts double, so that's nice. Where's? You know what? God, that thing is just flying around. It's not flying. It's just jumping around. It's stupid. Oh, let's see what's in this loot bag. Oh, a bunch of stuff that may be useful. Yeah. Hold on, give me a sec, guys. I'm getting some lag spikes constantly. You can see we should be running at like almost 160 when we're standing, 170. But you know, I don't know. I want to lag. It wants to do lag spikes, which there's a reason for that. There's a reason. What is the reason? I have no clue. Off. We're gonna turn off VSync. Okay, we're gonna turn on VSync because that just makes everything look, I think better, right? Yeah. No, everything looks the same. Smooth lighting. I think that's what it was just then. Smooth lighting minimum. Yeah, that's what makes it. Okay, there we go. All right. So let's go ahead and make this platform. We're not going for any specific size. We're just going for something to house all of our thermal tech and various other tech, which we might just go straight down from here. You know, like just building floors. And since we have these apparatus shoes, we won't take much damage. And I forgot to tell you, if you try to break these beehives, which you need a scoop no matter what, break hives to collect bees. That's the only tool that can do it. If you don't have that, you're not going to get anything. But the point is, you can definitely die. Those are some fierce little bees. Let's go ahead and break these trees. Olive wood. Oh yeah, we needed some olives. We needed some olives for, I was trying to finish one of the last tutorial books. Or not tutorial books, but one of the books from the mod. There we go, the Almanac. I have no clue what it is. I think it's a guidebook to roots, or rustic, I'm sorry. I keep on saying roots. Let's mine these trees and get some area. Okay, oh. No, that's not good. See, look at that, we can just... Here, hold on, let me show you. Gone, oh, and see, it shoots it out, Ha ha ha, spider. God, there's no point in killing this horse, don't. Okay, well, we got a loot bag. Let's go ahead and don't do that. Yeah, okay. Loot bag, let's see what's in here. Titanium crystal music disc. What is it? Dire Straits, money for nothing. 8-bit covered by Omnigray. See, this is one of the blocks from the Empower. It's not empowered. The Empower empowers everything, so it's pretty obvious. Everything that you get from the Empower, guess what? it's going to be empowered at the beginning of the name. I think mostly everything is that way. Let me just double check where I don't have to crap myself in the future. Nope. Yeah, no. Everything in the empower will have empowered. So that's an obvious one. Let's just take out these trees. So I think our layout will be a good bit base that will extend all the way to over here and extend out. And there will be various floors for the various different kinds of machinery where we don't have to extend it all over the area unless we have to. Of course, there will be pipings and electric wires, and we're going to be able to do power lines and wires, all from just one of the various mods that pops up in my head, immersive engineering. As you can see, we have different various wire relays. Oh yeah, here we are. The relays, the connectors, various different kinds of things. But let's go ahead and get it back on the mod we were getting into, thermal. Which we were going to get for dark steel, but guess what? Somehow we found it. So, that's good. What? No. Get some of this. See, it takes the life out of you. Just to get anything from it. Yeah, see, look, we got some winch frozen princesses. There's different bees in order to start breeding. There's drones, then there's queens, and there's drones, princesses. I believe there's others. I think there's the queen bee as well. I believe so. Let's go ahead and let's just see where we start getting pulled in. About right there. So we'll extend it to about right here. That seems good. We'll extend it out to about, that's a good amount of space. We'll just do it to here. Okay. I don't know if we have builder's wand in here. If we don't, that's fine. We can do it by hand. But man, is that a good mod for building large stuff like this. Yeah, this is oil. We'll just do it right beside there. That'll be good, because we're probably going to need it. We can put a pump on that thing. We have to pump the liquid out with that little spule there. Let's just check for a sec. Builders. No, we don't have builders one. But that's fine. That's fine. We'll just do this. We'll just do it like this, just by hand. You know, y'all probably don't want to watch this. Just how like the mining, y'all probably don't want to watch that either. But you know, I needed to get a stream out. There's nothing wrong with that. At least I didn't sit through the 2 hours of mining. You know, that's something. We're gonna need more stone bricks. Yeah, this is gonna be really good for a lot of tech. Now the nuclear plants, I'm a little iffy about. Those are probably gonna be on the lower levels, just due to the fact that they can explode. And depending on what we have in there or how big the nuclear reactor is, when that thing explodes, it's not the funnest time in the world for that to be close to your civilization that you've been building. You feel? So, yeah. Yeah, we're still just gonna. Yeah, we need a good bit. Okay, that's good. Yeah, right in there. Alright, that's good. That seems good. Oddly enough, we have oil right there, as I said. Okay. And if you didn't know what I was talking about, so Builder's Wand is a wand that pretty much allows you to build. It's kind of in a selector mode. Every time you like shift right click, you can change the highlighted items, but it'll bring up highlighted blocks, and you can pretty much build quicker. It still takes all the same amount of blocks, but like let's say this right here, this odd little section. Let's say I wanted to finish it. It would highlight all the area right here if it was selected on just like fill mode, and we could feel it in one click. So that's my point. But we don't have that, and I'm not adding any more mods in this mod pack. We've added a good bit of stuff. It's locked, and I use Twitch to make my mod packs. I think that's the best fucking client to build mod packs. And you know, I mean, you have Technic Launcher. You can either make them yourself by downloading them all from CurseForge, which I used to do. Back then, they didn't have a Twitch client. Back then, Twitch and CurseForge was not combined. Now it is, so I don't see a purpose of still doing the manual way of doing things. There are some mods that aren't in the Twitch client, like specifically Galactic Craft. Why, I don't know. Maybe Curse just won't host the mods. But they host the add-ons, but why they... I don't know. You actually have to go to McDoodle, the McDoodle website, and download Galactic Craft. You have to download, like, I believe, the planets, the core, and all that jazz. Maybe they just don't want their mods hosted on any other platform except for their own website, which is fine. I think that would be... I would probably do that as well. But anyways, it's the best client out there. So yeah. What a large platform we have. Let's go ahead and get some walls up. Like, starting in the future, we're probably going to see pipes and wires coming out of this. But yeah, we're starting with thermal foundation, thermal expansion, thermal innovation, thermal, everything thermal. That should be a mod to combine all mods, all the thermal mods. The sun's setting, but let's see if we can finish this last section of the wall. We can hear how the shoes affect the sound of us walking. Sounds pretty cool. We're gonna keep one block. We're just gonna keep 2 blocks, just where we can put that back in and get it, use the EMC to get more. But it's good. It's such a large platform. It's gonna be filled with so much tech. We're gonna move. We're not gonna move the feature craft. We're probably not. We probably are. Yeah. Just getting a bunch of stone here. We're going to build it pretty tall. Yeah, we're just going to build it 2 blocks tall. We're not going to roof it in yet just due to how dark it would be inside there without any lighting. Good thing we didn't include the weather mod. You know, because I always would love to have the weather mod in there because it's so cool tracking storms, but that can actually destroy a lot of stuff. And all the dungeons and all the trees and all the special things around the world, I don't want that destroyed. But it's really cool. Like, seeing the weather and seeing the tornadoes form, God, you know, that would be the one mod I would be thinking of adding. That and probably Builder's Wands. But I stayed true and I didn't want to add any more mods. Just more things to have to do. There's nothing wrong with that. To be able to do all these mods, and that is the goal, of course. But it's no quest book type thing. You know, we're gonna build 2 more just because why not? We have the sunbrick to do it. But you know, it's no quest book. You know, it's our free realm of choice to start in the mods we want to. It's not Direwolf 20, it's not FTB, it's not SevTech, it's no Industrial Revolution type mod pack, it's no Magic questing type. It is all those, but it's all in one, and it's our choice to do what we want. That's the beauty of making your own mod pack. But you know, not a lot of people know how to, even though it's quite simple. As I say, I recommend Twitch. But a mod pack like this, you do need a lot of RAM. This mod pack is getting 10 gigs of RAM right now. 10 gigs. You do not need that much. Even GTA only needs 8. So, as I said in episode 1, you know, just, you know, yeah. And here we are. And let's build the door, just, why not, like, right here. Actually, not. Yeah, how about we build it more like right here, kind of in the corner. So what is this, 4 blocks wide? Well, this is just trying to get it kind of cubical. Let's just kind of connect it here. Why not? Of course, we're going to be teleporting into this. It's a pretty cool thing. The walls don't stop us. We can teleport right in. But yeah, look at that. It's nice. It's really nice. So yeah, now we just completed this. That's really good. Really good. God, we need to eat. Well, we'll go eat. And we'll go ahead and get things rolling. Let's go ahead and get some hearts. Let's just go ahead and eat a golden apple. Why not? Let's eat some of this raw mutton. Why not? Have you ever listened to the way that you eat things? Like dun 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 dun. So like 7. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, so now we got that. So where to start in thermal foundation? Well, let's start with. Let's see. What's the redstone furnace? Let's start with that. The redstone furnace. We need bricks. We need bricks. We need clay. Did we ever get clay? Did we ever get clay? No, we didn't get clay. So now we're kind of side doing 2 mods, Futurecraft and Thermal Foundation, but I'm sure we'll need it. Let's go try to find some clay. Any clay right here? We're gonna need some sand too. Do we still have the spade? Yeah, we do. That's beautiful. Nice. It's a nice spade. We're just getting some sand. Any clay? Let's look up above. Another oil spawn. Also, we found another Futurecraft thing right there, oddly enough. Right beside. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Some gravel, and then our chosen block. Salt. Yeah. There's salt in here. Sodium. I forgot the name. What is it? I forgot. I can't even think. Let's get some more clay. That's not clay. That's gravel. Some of that aquarium, we won't mind that yet. Or some clay. Is this clay? This is clay. That's good for now. Okay, we're back. We'll leave the doors open, even though we can literally just teleport right out of it. But, you know. Let's go ahead and get some of this clay smelted. And we can just kind of EMC that. We'll just use some oak logs. We have tons from when we went to that village and got a lot of wood. So, and all these things can also be trashed because we already researched all these. There's no point in having them. So actually, let's go ahead and trash them now. It's literally a waste of space. Do we have any lava around? Any lava? Let's see. Any lava pools? Are there any? I swear to God, if there is. Yeah, all the way over there. Why not? This is our trash can. And there we go. Nice little lava pool. Okay, I think that this should be done. We'll get the last one, because why not? We'll need to get a bit of bricks, so let's go ahead and get a bunch of bricks. We'll get 4 stacks. Almost 4 stacks. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's good. And we'll put the 3 big stacks. We'll organize it. Organize the clay. Okay, we're good. We got 40 bricks. So what do we need? We need we have the brick, but now we need bricks. That was weird. Yeah, I think we only needed 2, but we got 4. Yeah, copper gears. So let's go ahead and get some copper gears. We're starting in the. We're really getting into tech. I think we can make it with copper from any mod, if I'm correct. Let's see. We sure can. Let's go ahead and EMC this and, you know, get some gears. Okay, yeah, we got 42. That's good there. Okay, what else do we need? We need some. Oh, we need a redstone reception coil, gold, and 2 redstone. Well, that's fine. We're running out of redstone, but that's not terribly bad because we're just going to EMC it. And of course, guys, you know, EMC will run out. It definitely will. But it's good that we got it to get a good walk-in machine frame. We need 10 gear, iron, and I honestly to God hope it's just normal glass. Yeah. What was it? It was iron. Yeah, 4 iron. And what was it? Was it 10? Yeah, 10 gear. I'm sure, and usually thermal foundation recipes for making different metals are quite the same. Yeah. And let's go ahead and get some 10 gear because I'm sure we're gonna need to give it a 10. Yeah, about the same. Yeah, and we'll get some redstone reception coils, just a few of those. Let's see. Yeah, there's a few recipes for that, and I'm sure there's a good bit for 10. Yeah, a good bit, and we can make the machine frame now. Nice. And how much requires the machine frame? Yeah, we'll get yeah, there we go. We'll get just a few more of those. Yeah, 45, a little bit more than we needed, but it's fine. Not really. So yeah, I think we can make the redstone furnace now. That's the first process in thermal foundation usually. Oh, and 1 redstone. Oops, I forgot 1 redstone. Let's go ahead and get more redstone just while we're at it. 64 EMC, not a lot. Minecraft is running smoother from the reload, so that's good. Better for y'all. We're about to be done here. Okay, that's not bad at all. So let's go ahead and plop in 1 redstone here. Organize it there, and plop the rest of the redstone in here. And we'll just yeah, organize it in, and yeah. So now we can make the redstone furnace, the first item into thermal expansion. That's all the same thing, but yeah, thermal expansion. Smelt items, that's good. So let's go ahead and go to sleep. That wasn't a good sound. Let's see here. Alright, so we get the redstone furnace. We'll go ahead and plop this It's in the corner, or 1 block from the corner, because why not? Here we go. And as you can see, power usage, maximum power, and energy stored. So the maximum power that this needs to operate is 20. As of course 0 energy stored, because most machines have their own real internal storage buffer, which is shown right here as 20,000 as the max, and the power usage is when it is running. What is it? And this is a good information bar to show what it does. Uses very little energy to cook food. Num num. Smelts things using redstone flux, which is RF. Of course, this is what item is being turned into, and this is the finished. And then this is like for a battery if you want to use a battery to fuel it with power. This is the augmentation upgrade required, so we can't upgrade it. Redstone control if we want to operate it. And the configuration GUI. We can actually change the sides if it was input or output, as you can see on the top there, or if it was nothing. And if I'm correct, this is like input and output. Yeah. So there's that. So yeah, and let's see. Here's the pulverizer. This crushes items. It's pretty much this is the first step in ore doubling, which a lot of these mods have, but this is one of the various ones. So ore doubling is the process of taking ore. It has to be the ore, and crushing it. And 1 ore can give you 2 pulverized dust. 1 dust, most dusts turn into an ingot. So if you think about it, 1 ore gives you, when you smelt 1 ore, you get 1 ingot. Well, if you crush it into dust, you get 2 dust for every ore, so you're doubling what you're getting. So, for instance, emerald ore, you get 2 emeralds. But let's use a better example. Like, let's see, I'm trying to find just like iron ore or something. What is this? Magnite ore. That we get 2 dust. Where's iron? Or let's see. Come on, where's iron ore? Or something. What is this? Tungsten. You get 2 dust, and of course there's very other recipes for this. Like for instance, a blaze wire would get you 4 blaze powder instead of 2, I think. And then sometimes you get an additional subtract item. So from blaze wire, there's a 50% chance of getting sulfur with it, and a lot of items do this. Where's another, like diamond ore? Well, when you mine it, you already get diamonds. Yeah. Iron ore, or yeah, like you get the idea. 1 ore block gives you 2 dust, and also, and so most of these mods, you can triple your ore. You can refine the dust and get more refined. It's all about refining in that process. So, anyways, yeah. So that's good. So let's go ahead and get the pulverizer. We need flint, a machine frame piston. I believe it's the reception coil. Yeah. Okay. So we need some pistons. We have 1, but let's go ahead and kind of get more of that, because since everything uses it. Yeah. Pulverizer. Copper gears, we have that. Let's see, we need 2 flint. I believe we have flint. Don't we? We have 1 flint. I swear we had more. Yeah, then there it is. Yeah. I was about to blow a load over us not having enough flint. Oh, there we go. 26 flint. Now we can create the pulverizer. Simple as that. The pulverizer crushes items. For some mods, you don't get that helpful little tooltip, but we already know what it does. But it's helpful just to double check. So now we have the pulverizer. We can literally set this. We'll set it. Let's go and mine this. I'll tell you why. We'll put the pulverizer right here, and we'll put the redstone furnace right here. Why? Well, we can, in a sense, once this gets pulverized, this can be, let's see, what's the output? So orange is output. So from for changing this one to orange, which is the side right to the right, as you can see here, when we get dust, it'll immediately go into the redstone furnace, and it'll immediately smelt into it. So it's a it's all about things being automatic, if you get that. So yeah, the sawmill provides additional lumber. That might not be of a use. We just get extra wood from wood. Not too big. It's all about just wood. Do we need sawdust? Gratification. We get wood gas, factorizer, compressed sawdust, hydrogen. So there's not really much of a use for the sawmill. So we'll skip over that. Induction smelter smelts alloys and metals, 2 inputs. This is something we definitely need. Sand, Invar. How do we make Invar? Okay, Invar blend. We need pulverized iron and nickel. So, pulverized iron and nickel. So what we'll do is we'll take our iron ore. Do we have any nickel ore? From the mining, we should have gotten some. I hope so. We have lead, zinc, magnesium, yellowite, neptunium, pyrite, aluminum. Let's check over here. Do we have any nickel? We have some nickel. And we have some nickel from immersive engineering. We'll use just that. Does this have an EMC with it? Oh crap. Invar blend doesn't even have any EMC. But the ingot does. So there you go. So we'll simply we'll put we need nickel if I'm right. Okay, no. Let's see, what is it again? We need Invar blend. We need Invar ingots. That's made from pulverized iron and pulverized nickel, which can be received from the pulverizer. Okay, so we'll put the 3 nickel ore in. We'll just put 2 in. And then we need to power the thing. Okay, well, so we need to power it. So what's going to be our way of powering? Well, we're the steam dynamo. That sounded pretty nice. We can get things from just solid fuel, which is not bad. And we might just go with that one to begin with. Why not? So what do we need? We need a silver ingot. So let's go ahead and go home. Let's go ahead and close our doors, just because there's no point in really having them. Let's see. We need some silver. Do we have any silver ingots already? No, I don't think we do. Okay, well, we'll smelt some. Should be down here in the S's. Should be. But maybe it's not. Well, I guess no, it's by mod, not by the name of the actual item, so that's fine. So there we go. We got 1 silver ingot. You know what we're doing with that. Let's go and put that in there and, organize it. We have some silver ingots now. What were we? Oh yeah, we're making this thing dynamo. Oops, I forgot. Iron, copper, redstone. Iron, copper, and redstone. Okay, so we don't need that. We don't need that. Iron, copper, and redstone. Okay. So let's get some iron. Let's get some. We already have redstone. Oh yeah, we need copper. Oops. Okay. What do we need now? We need the reception coil. So that's 2 redstone and 1 silver ingot. I think we're good there. Let's go ahead and get more of that. The different various coils that we need. There we go. And then there we go. We have the steam dynamo, which is very nice. You may not rest now. There's monsters nearby. Such a joy. Oh, well. I don't know where. Let's go and turn this freaking thing off where we can actually walk. Where would the mob be? Let's find out. This is our little mine here. Is it up here? It can't be this far down. No, it can't be. Okay, well, alright, it moved a little. Okay. So we'll go ahead and teleport over. Alright. We don't need machine frames right now. Just trying to, yeah. So we have the steam dynamo right here. And we'll, let's move it over just a little. Yeah. Let's try to have this in the corner. Yeah, like right here. And then we'll let's get a wrench, because that can we can kind of rotate how blocks are, because we would have to put the wire right here and bring it like that, but I'd rather go sideways. And you may ask why I don't want to put it right into the machine, because maybe I want to wire this energy up to other various things and not just those machines. So there you go. So where's a wrench? Various mods have their own, but I'd rather have a thermal foundation wrench, just through preference. Does it even have its own wrench? You know, I don't know. Should. Here's the various wrenches. Is there any from thermal? There may not be. No, there isn't. Okay. You'd think this. You would think so. Maybe we can use the laser wrench. I don't know. I should go check. Where's our laser wrench at? Somewhere. I gotta find it. There's a scratch. Can this be used? No, it can't. I'd love a wrench. I just don't know. Industrial craft, safely mine. Set the machine facing. We may we'd say some machines if they are able. Wooden wrench. Such a weird wrench. I'd rather have this. But that takes bronze. I don't even think we have bronze yet. Do we have bronze? Yes, we do. And that's an alloy that we're just about to get a lot of. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, it's fine. Okay. So how do we make it again? Wasn't it like this? Yeah. And this allows us to left click safely mine or rotate. Okay, well maybe I was wrong. Maybe it actually has to face up, you know, I don't know. I was hoping we could. Maybe I was wrong. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. Okay, well no. We can set the machine facing. Rotate. Connect pipes together into covers. This should just be through a right click. Okay, so I don't really have much of a clue there. Well, that kind of messes with me there. Right clicks. What about a smart wrench? Lapis and iron. Would that one work? Lapis and iron. Lapis and iron. One lapis and no, there's 2 lapis. A smart wrench. Give me one moment. I'm gonna look this up. I'm actually kind of mad that I have to look this up. Just give me one moment. I'm gonna look this up. I'll be right back. Okay. So it seems as though. All right. So it is a wrench. Which wrench is it? Let's try Buildcraft. I am saying it is a wrench that we have to use, but which wrench I really don't have a clue. So it's not this one. It's not that one either. Let's see. Stone gear, sticks, and stone. Okay. Alright. Sticks and stone. Alright. Alright. Okay. So it is a wrench for sure. Let's try this one. There's various ways of making the stone gear. Can we make it like this? No, we need sticks. Sticks like this, as so. That makes stone gear, but we're going to go straight to stone. So maybe we can't do it like that. So it would be wooden gear surrounded by stone. And that gives us stone gear, just like that. So let's get a good bit of stone gear, because I'm sure we're going to need it. Okay. So we have stone gear, and I believe it's just like this. Yeah. You know, I just can't seem to do it. It's really odd. I don't know why it's not doing it. I just want to do it. I really don't know why. Um. Hmm. Oh boy. You know, we'll find it out. We'll figure it out later. That's fine. I'm not gonna stress over it right now. Sometime when I'm doing some work off the stream offline, I'll figure out how. But right now, let's go and get these leadstone flux ducts. Leadstone flux ducts. Yes. Get some of that. So we'll just wire it like this. Huh. I was gonna put sticks in there. We're gonna get a half a stack of coal and go ahead and plop it in there. You see, we're not generating. Here, I'm gonna look at the range thing and diagnose some things. Okay, so I think I know what the problem is. In order to rotate it, it actually has to be facing something for it to actually be rotated to. Possibly, that could be it. But, I'm not sure, but well, it's fine. Let's just go ahead and... So I want this power up. Well, I want to power up. Show recipes. Coal should be able to work. Why isn't it going? I have no clue. Do we need a switch? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we'll go ahead and make a switch and see if that's the case. There we go. Let's go ahead and sleep where we don't have to deal with the creatures and all the galore. So is it a switch that it needs to... Okay. Ignored. I just don't know why it's not, generates redstone flux using steam? Oh, it needs water. That is the problem. But we have... That's the problem. It needed water. Well, that's my fault. Okay, well, anyways. Fluid duct. I believe this is the base fluid duct. Okay. Let's get to that fluid duct. Flux, fluid duct. We can just use the basic. We don't. The more advanced ones can accept hotter liquids, but we're transferring water, so we don't really need that. Copper and glass. So let's go ahead and get some glass. Copper and glass. Where would glass be? Right there. I think 30 will do the job. But we need to power this back up. Or get some... Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna go to this side. It doesn't really matter how we pump it in. We're going to need a pump as well, so let's see how we're going to pump it. Isn't it the aqueous accumulator? Pulls water from surroundings. Is it this one? You know, I feel like it's that. Well, let's just see if there's a pump, because I feel like it could also be a pump. Because we can use it. We can use an infinite water source. I mean, that's kind of obvious. Let's go and make another bucket, I guess, to start on that. I believe it is the Aquarius accumulator, if I remember from using it before. I've gotten to a certain point of this, but I haven't gone that deep. I believe it's the Aqueous accumulator. Raises things from thermal mediator. Catches fish and other aquatic life. Stores and transfers items. Transfers. Yeah, I believe it's the Aquarius accumulator, which isn't too hard to make, but we still have to make it. Well, let's go ahead and make that infinite water source, and we'll go. We'll make it like right here. So there we go. The Aquarius accumulator. So let's go ahead and go and make that. So we need glass. We already have that. Iron gears. We already have. Okay, we don't have iron gears. Okay, so we can't make iron gears like that. It's going to require us. Yeah, see, so two recipes are overlapping, but that's fine because it serves another way of getting iron gears. Putting stone gear like that. And there we go. So let's make a good bit of stone gear, or iron gear, sorry. And we'll make it like that. A little bit of organizing here. Yeah. Let's see if we can go and put we'll go and put this back for now. Or we're gonna need the redstone, actually, for making those servos, I believe it's called. Redstone servos, yep, and we'll get just a few of those. Yeah, this is a few. Okay, so what are we missing now? We're missing the device frame. We're missing 10 ingot. 10. We're missing 10. We should have 10. Yeah, we have 10. Okay. Where's device frame? There's the device frame. And we'll just keep one. Okay, and there's the Aquarius. Pulls water from surroundings. Home. They need to go home. So I believe we just put it in like this, and we wire it up. Trash water, place in a pool of water to speed this up. And this doesn't have to be powered; it just pulls it. So now we have water, and now we have the coal in there. So now this powers that. Simple like that. Okay. And there's charge, energy cell, basic, energy cell frame. Let's go and get an energy cell where we can collect energy. That'll be really nice. We have to have a lead gear. Let's just go and put this in here. Just we'll know where it is. It'll stand out. We don't need it right now. Let's go ahead and yeah, 2 lead gear. We'll go ahead and get a good bit of those. I'll keep that in there. Yeah. What are we making? I just forgot what we're making. Yeah, we're making the energy cell frame, and then we just need 1 iron ingot, and we can go ahead and get the energy cell frame. The energy cell frame. We just need a block of redstone and a conductance coil. Oh, we need electrum, which will probably be a blend. Yep, pulverized gold and pulverized silver. So we can't make that quite yet, but it'll be good when we do. You see, it's just storing it up, and it'll shut off when we don't need it. And it's already maximum power. Okay, so pulverizer. So we're gonna pulverize some gold, which we'll just pulverize gold in that sense. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and pulverize the gold. Since we're making blends, we're just gonna go ahead and I believe it keeps its charge. Yeah, it does. Okay. Because we don't want it going to this right yet. As you can see, we can hear the sounds of it working if we turn up the blocks. Okay, I don't think it's blocks. It'll be like ambient environment. Yeah. I see it pulverizes the gold. We get pulverized gold, and then we're gonna get pulverized silver. So while that's working, we're gonna go home and get silver ore. Where'd we put it? Silver. I keep on wanting to teleport home to get over here. That's not how you do it. So now we have the pulverized gold. So now we'll pulverize the silver. This is working really good. Infinite water source right there. That's good for future things. Pulverized silver. So how do we make that invar blend? Oh, we need the electrum blend. It's just 1 and 1. We're gonna put all of our gears in the backpack just for now. So it's just 1 silver and 1 gold, but we get electrum grit, which I believe is still okay. We can use this to get, yeah. So we get electrum. So now we have electrum grit. This can be turned into electrum ingots. So we can use the redstone furnace for that. Pretty fast. Nice. We can go home and so now we have a new ingot electrum. We can of course kind of get that. This is used for a lot of good recipes. Why did we need electrum again? We needed it for creating the conductive coil. You're right. Okay, which is simply just 2 redstone and then electrum in the middle. We get the conductive coil that we're going to go ahead and plop in and get a good bit more of. Just a good bit more of. Yeah. And so now we should be able to make we need a block of redstone. So now we can store energy, and this holds a storage of 2 million RF. So I mean, you can theorize. That's a lot of. That's hundreds of thousands. It's a lot. So we're just gonna TP over there. We'll get this, and we're going to place it up top. And let's see. This is input. This is output. We want to change the bottom to input, so this can start storing EMC. This will drain the internal buffer, which it doesn't need. And now we can start storing this up. And we can actually break this and bring it around with us. And we can see the store has 60K pretty much. So you can place it back. And as you can see, this will just keep on storing. Oh wait, no, it's not orange, it's blue. Yeah, there we go. And see, this will just keep on running. So we don't have to shut off this engine. We don't even have to have the switch. Yeah, we never even had the switch. If we had that, it needed water. So what else? What is this? The pythogenic oscillator fuses plants with sun and RF. Why would we need this? Clouds bluff. So it's various things. So we can grow seeds faster. We can grow things straight from the seed. Well, we don't want that. Magma crucible melts items into fluids. This is to get the various fluids which are needed, I'm sure. I guess. I'm sure this is used. I'm sure it's used. I just don't really know the purpose. Centrifuge. We won't make it. Alchemical imbuer. Brew potions. Creates magical tombs and scrolls. This uses power and essence of knowledge. Essence of knowledge. Magma crucible. Solidified experience in it. Okay, so that's how we do that. Centrifugal separator separates items into component parts. Apple into what? What's that? Apple into apple juice. So this is good. This is good. Okay. How do we make that? Refines fluids into other products. Oil into tar. Citrus brandy. Liquor. Fruit liquor. Fruit liquor. Naphtha. What was naphtha used for? A bucket of naphtha gives us that. I don't know. There's a lot to do. Glacial freezes fluid transposes, manipulates fluids in fluid containers. Nope. What's the point of that? Oh yeah, the fluid transposer. Okay, this is actually this is good. This is how we get the better pipes. Because like let's say like this. So we need the fluid transposer. So we're gonna need this. So copper gear, reception, bucket, and glass. Which we have all that bucket and glass. We already have the glass. Let's go ahead and get more glass. And now we just need a bucket, which we should have one somewhere. I guess we don't, so we'll just do this. And we'll just make it right out of our inventory. Because I've been forgetting we don't actually have to come back home just to craft, but we have to come back home to get the items. What are we making again? The fluid transposer. Okay, I forgot the machine frame. Two copper gear. It's in the backpack. I'll get the fluid transposer. Manipulates fluids and fluid containers. So this is just pretty much how you make the better types of wiring and this is the base type of pipe, the flux duct, the leadstone flux duct, and then the normal fluid duct. But this is how we can make better ones. So we'll just expand it, and this will start receiving power. We're going to see all the various recipes, of course, here. For instance, the way you would make a plated impulse ion duct, just for example, would be putting it with energized glowstone. You get energized glowstone from the... Oh, okay, so this is... We need the magma crystal, which is made from another brick. Huh. Another brick. How are we getting another brick? I believe we can get this from alchemistry. I thought so. Can we not? Well, we need netherrack. Like I swore there was a way to get netherrack from alchemistry, but I might be wrong. Quartz ore. No. We may just go to the nether and quickly grab some, honestly. We're gonna go in and fill this up. We're just gonna get some bread. Let's put on the culinary generator. I may move this, the energizer later over there, where we can use that power. And where's our nether pet? And there we go. Okay. This will fill up and go in here. Okay. What? Right above lava, guys. Right above lava. How special. What? Oh wait, what? Why are we burning? It's odd. No dimensional shard. Exotic miner. Mine dimensional shards. Forget about that. We are in hell right now. I'm like having to try to watch my back. Good bit of emeralds. It'd be cool if we could find a fortress. Huh. I guess we'll get some soul sand while we're here. Yeah. That's not a lovely sound. We're gonna take a moment and just eat. We keep hearing laughing. We'll eat some olives. Yeah, we'll eat some olives. Oh, and we're getting nausea. That's beautiful. And we'll go back to... Oh, hey, it's this thing. So literally shit, pretty much. Why not go and, yeah, why not get an anvil? Weird. Oh, there's our first gas. Hey, would you look at there? Yeah, why not? Okay. A terrible fortress. I think this was a better way of marking. Just watching out for wither skeletons. Let's go this way first. What are you looking there? We're gonna turn that off though. a wither skeleton. Spooky, scary skeleton. Acquire. Okay, we got another wart now. I've been kind of silent, just kind of going around. Now we have that. Another wart. So we haven't found a blaze rod, or any blaze spawner yet. We just haven't yet. So. Okay, we already been this way, of course. Let's see, does this go anywhere? No. Okay, this actually does look promising. But I'm sure the mobs just get better down here, don't they? I think let's test out the fire. Cause I have a fire trouble. Wow, I really don't take any damage. Okay. Well, I don't take at least the flame damage. But I mean, and that's all we needed to get. Oh, where's that blaze at? There's still a blaze. We have a blaze. Yeah. Did we not get a blaze run? Yeah, we did. Okay. And we got a molten core, a blaze and magma drop, which is, of course, going to be needed. We got a loot bag. Pure crap. Is that draconium? Oh my god, it is. This is actually very good and really rare. We'll put this. We don't need this. We'll put the emeralds in here. We don't need the fences. We'll put the soul sand in here. Let's go ahead and grab a hold of this. Good stuff. We need this. This is really what it's going to take our AMC out of proportion. I'm going to get all that. And then we need to grab this. Spawner shards, and we'll be on our way. Good stuff, good stuff. I hear more blazes. It's like right above us. We'll get out of here. We got what we came for. So I'll put this back. There we go. So we went there just to get the magma. We'll go ahead and just do thermal because we know where it's at. It's on the second page. Magma crucible is somewhere. Yeah, and we need nether brick. Actually, we'll just. Oh wow, it's still going. See, look at that. Yeah. We got a blaze spawner. We'll be able to turn that later in the game to be able to, in order to be able to spawn as many blazes as we want. Well, there may not be a reason. I don't know. We got sulfur, phosphorus, zinc oxide, germanium, silicon, and gold. What is gold used for? It can be turned into gold or gold ingot, liquid fire to get, molten gold. What about like phosphorus, glowstone, phosphate, psilocybin? Really cool. Stones surrounding it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stone. We will surround one piece of our draconium dust and get the tablet. Draconium Evolution Information Tablet. By right-clicking it, we can see all the various cancel. Yeah. But we can see how it doesn't. So this uses Redstone Flux as well. Mob Soul. Very good, very sweet. So that's good. Now, can we put it in our tomb? Let's find out. Hell yeah. Just like that. Let's go and get one of another book started, just where we can have it already. Hold on. That's this right here, but we got to get the Ember. And we want the book. Here, hold on. I know the specific item. We'll just grab it. We need one of those. And then we need 2 of those. Okay. Just like that. And now we have the Ancient Codex. Needs Wildfire Core. No, I'm not going to open as natural energy. Ancient Constructs. Ores. Let's see if we can, oh yeah, hold on. Left click. Can we include this in the tomb? We sure can. Tons of stuff now. Look at all that. Really good. Okay. So we're good with that. We're going to go ahead and go to sleep here. We're going to go ahead and go to sleep. Yeah. That was close. So this is finished, and now we have tons of energy built up there. So whenever we need energy, we can just output it and it'll pump out. So we have pulverizer, redstone furnace, the fluid transposer. Now we need the magma crucible. And we do that with the right. So we're gonna go home and we're gonna make that. What do we need? Copper gear reception coils. Copper gear. Then we need the reception coils. And then we need machine frames. And then we need, I think, glass on top. So it has to be a special kind of glass. Okay. This is gonna be fun. Okay. The magma crucible. These quartz. Let's see which glass we need. I wonder if it has to be a quartz. Okay, so we're gonna need hardened, some kind of hardened glass. I'm just gonna see if we can use a normal kind of glass. Sulfur redstone blaze powder. Let's go with that one. So we're gonna get a good bit of blaze rods. And a good bit of sulfur. Redstone and so now we have pytharium dust. I guess now we can use this to make our hardened glass. We need pulverized obsidian, which I'm assuming we can just put obsidian in there and pulverize it. Yeah, we can just use normal obsidian. Kind of annoying to have this. We'll just take 4 and pulverize 4. This is draining, so we'll not do that. This should drain. Now it's draining. We can't use wood, can we? Oh, we can, okay. We get 3,000. Okay. But we're done now. Right about now. So now we just need... Now we need a pulverized metal, and any kind can work, so... Go home and we'll choose 10. No, we'll choose like copper. I'm sure copper can work just fine. Yeah, hardened copper. Oh, it may actually have to be lead. Oops. Okay, no, we do have lead somewhere. Now, we needed this all just because of the magma crucible. And now we can actually craft it. Put these two right beside each other, where once we put what comes out of here, we can just bring it right in. Okay. Probably gonna take a second and get back into future craft in a sec. We got a good start to this. What crap is this? Anti-chicken. Yeah, home. Well, bread must supply a lot. 86,000, yeah, it does. Okay, let's get back to it. Let's make the generator. We need to get that generator going, which is in production. So let's get back in the sense of doing that. We'll put all of our, we'll put it all in here. All the various crafting things. Magma blocks, soul sand, emeralds, flint, stone bricks, and pistons. We'll put it all back in. Yeah. Well, what's in our backpack? Yeah, tons of stuff. Okay, that seems good. Okay. So let's get back into Futurecraft. Okay. Why doesn't it want to Future Packed? I've been calling it Futurecraft. Okay. Anyways, alright, the generator. We need iron and neon ingots. So let's go. Iron. Let's try to get situated again. So iron, some neon ingots, some of those coils. Let's get some iron sticks. A piston and a furnace. Piston and a furnace. So now I can make the generator. Let's see, what's the recipe? It was this: 1 copper coil, a neon ingot, a furnace, and a piston on the. Maybe I have it changed. Yeah, generator. Electricity. Generate neon energy. So let's go ahead and research. Because if we're doing this right, now we have the generator. We should be able to research from it. Yeah. Let's just go and see. Okay, let's try logistics. Okay, logistics and something else. What about logistics and neon energy? No. Logistics and power connection? No. Logistics and thermodynamics? Logistics and engineering? Logistics and hydraulics? Yes, we get fluid logistics. Okay. Let's go ahead and research this. Needs, resources, milk. Really? I need a bucket of milk. Okay, so that's going to be researched. I don't know what it's about to. I think it was in fluid dynamics. If I'm correct, it was in fluid dynamics, which is in logistics. Possibly, I can't remember. We'll see in a sec. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We researched fluid logistics, fluid tube, fluid tank, and electricity. Oh, here we go. So the fluid tube. I've developed a pipeline for the transport of liquids. The tube can be placed freely, while unwanted connections can be disconnected using the Scrench or logistic editor. Okay. Fluid tank. I have developed a sturdy glass and metal tank that can hold up to 8 buckets of a liquid. The tank can be placed side by side and one on top of another to construct a larger tank. For filling a pipe can be connected to any side. The tank can be emptied without a pipe by connecting a pipe to the bottom. And then there's this, which so we got to get a fluid tube before we can research that. So let's go and get a fluid tube. So we need copper, and we need copper parts. I don't think we have copper parts, but we easily can. Can we use wood? And there we go. All right. It's not going to keep on burning, is it? Let's see. Can I leave that wood in there? Okay, yeah. All right. Okay. So let's make that fluid pipe. So it's 2 copper ingots on each side and copper parts in the middle. We get the fluid pipe. It still says there's more to be researched from this, though, because this yellow line isn't full. So let's actually see. What about morphology? Okay, so it's not morphology. What about geology? Okay, so what about chemistry? No. What about stock breeding? No. What about biology? Maybe all we can research right now. Possibly thermodynamics. Okay, no. Power connection. Okay. Neon parts. Okay. We need 10. Well, that's only really used for the analyzer, I guess. Oh, and the assembly. Okay. There we go. So we need 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10. Okay, there we go. Now we got a fluid pipe. So that's gonna make whatever. Let's see. What is it gonna make? We need more in Scrench. Oh, basic. Oh, there we go. Fluid logistics. The transport of liquids with the help of buckets is very expensive, so I've developed a pipeline system that allows me to improve the transport and storage of liquids. New researchables available in logistics. Which would be, I guess it was referring to that right there. Story. Oh, electricity. Wait, now we have energy, logistics, and cable. Oh yeah, cable. I've made a prototype of an energy conductor. Cable transport 500 neon energy, and then once we make that, we can see what these goodies are. Scrunch. Oh yeah, energy logistics. By further experimenting, I discovered that neon material is able to transport energy with nearly no loss. The powering of a conductor causes the material to switch into a more energetic state. The energy flow acts like a fluid and spreads extremely fast through the cable. The flow always prefers the nearest consumer until its power surges fuel. Logistics cable. Okay. So now we have that. And so from this we'll get that, I guess. Whatever that is. Yeah, so that could be through logistics. So let's go ahead and let's just try geology. I don't know. Wait, that said a question mark. I forgot what that means. I don't think we've ever gotten the yellow question mark. Oh, so try again when more. Yeah, okay. So not right now, but later in the line, yeah. Okay, what about neon energy? No. Power connection. Neon energy again. Oh, wait. So neon energy and geology. Neon energy and power connection. Neon energy and metallurgy. Okay, neon energy and logistics. Neon energy and engineering. Okay, neon energy. Oh. Neon energy and engineering. Hydraulics as well. Yep. The fluid pump. And there it is. Okay, and we need a copper coil. How do I make that again? Copper, iron, and iron parts. Copper, iron, and iron parts. That's aluminum parts. Or no, that's iron. Okay. There we go. Two copper coil. I guess they won't go at the same time until it gets like finished, I guess. Okay, so let's go back in logistics. So from the pipe we get this, and then from this we'll get this. So this will be done soon. I guess we have to get the normal pipe soon, which is iron and glass across. Okay, so we can't use. Okay, oh, it's aluminum, not iron. Okay, that's where I was wrong. No worry. Can we use aluminum plates? Yes, we can. So now you have 16 normal pipes. That's nice. Okay. 100%. Not understanding this. Copper coil. Another copper coil. It's not wanting to accept it. Okay, so I don't know. Okay. Okay. I don't know. The normal pipe. Geology and neon energy. Okay, geology and logistics. Geology and metallurgy. Geology and engineering. Geology and power connection. We get the redstone pipe. Okay, is there anything else in geology? Geology and hydraulics. Geology and biology. Okay, logistics. Logistics and power connection. Neon pipe. Logistics, power connection, and geology. What about metallurgy? Thermodynamics. We'll leave it as that. This is not one to research. That's actually pissing me off. What does calculation modules mean? I wish I could understand what it means. The researcher. So see, this is done, but this doesn't want to be done. And I have no clue. It asks for 2 copper coils. And it won't load. I was going to take this out and put in another thing to research, I guess. A redstone pipe. 8 redstone and a normal pipe. Okay, so 2 normal pipe. And let's get some redstone. I believe it called for 8. I believe it was 8. Yeah, it was 8. Okay. See, it says calculation modules. So, what does it mean by that? Because we've never had to use the second slot before, but it doesn't want to actually accept it. 0 calculation modules. I wish I knew what that meant. So I'll be right back, and I'll try to figure that out. Okay. So, do tons of research because there's barely anything on this mod online. But I believe what we have to do is take a calculation module, which we haven't researched yet. Okay, but we haven't researched it yet. I haven't researched it yet. So in theory, we would have to research the calculation module. We can get the cables. We can't get the external cooler. So I haven't researched it yet. Okay. Can we do some research from the? Let's see. Can we do any research from this? No, we can't. Okay. Well. Well, this will be episode 2. I'll come back and I'll try to fix a lot of the problems. I'll probably do some more mining and get some more liquids and ores and whatnot. And we'll try to figure out that problem there. It's been Technical Sketchy Steve-O. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.